welcome to a video from me, Firefox. Now this is actually going to be a video, and it's actually going to be my first tutorial video on a plugin. The plugin is Minigames, and this one is actually going to be for capture the flag and how to set up the arena and do the signs and do everything. Anyway, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you've got your arena. So this is my arena that I want to set up. We've got the blue team that are going to start over here, and then the red team which are over the top of this hill, and they're over here in the Indian huts over here. So we're going to be setting up this entire arena together, so you guys can have a idea actually how to do it. So the first thing that you want to do, and you want to when you start, I'd get these pre-made before you do it, so when you actually are setting up you don't get lost. You will want to get some armor, so I do 64 arrows, a bow, a sword, some chain armor, and then a tunic as well. Make sure you colour your armor two different colours. I've got blue and red, so this is the blue team here and the red team are going to be over there. So once you've got everything ready and you're all prepared to actually start on this, with the Minigames plugin, it's most of them are the same commands, so you'll get to know them after a bit. So the first thing you want to do is do mg space and then right create, and then you want your arena name. So because we're doing capture the flag, we'll do capture the flag 2, because this is the second arena I'm setting up, and then it'll create the arena for you. So after you've done this, then you want to be setting up the prefix for the arena itself. So what you want to do then is just basically go back onto here, delete create, and then just do set, and then you just want to put preset, put preset, and then you want to do Ctf for capture the flag. Now that will set your game up as capture the flag. The other things that you want to do at this moment in time is just a few different ones. You'll be wanting to set up your lives for the game. My capture the flag games, the score's 5, so you only have to capture the flag 5 times, so I kind of mimic that within the lives itself, so I do 5 lives as well. So just to do that, you just do mg set and then your arena name, and then you just do lives, and then just do space and then the number of lives you want to give them, and then just press enter, and that will set the lives for this arena at 5, and that's that one done. Now the next thing you'll be wanting to do after you've done this is to be setting up the areas where your players are going to spawn in. Now my players are going to spawn in this bank just here for the blue team, so find your points that you want. So here we go, do it here. So what we need to do now is you just need to do mg set your arena name, and then make sure that you put in start, and because it is capture the flag we need to say blue, because this is the blue team right here, and then you just need to do space and then 1, and then the player 1 for the blue team will spawn here. Then I just move along. So let me just set these up. And then run over here, we'll do 5 here, 6 here, 7 here, and 8 here, and then we'll put number 9 here. Now what you want to do at this point is actually run over to your other team, the red team, and do it the exact same, so you know that all the players are definitely going to spawn in. So let's just run over here and set these ones up. So my characters for the red team will spawn here, but they're all going to spawn in the same place, I believe. So all you need to do then is just delete the blue and write in red, so then that means the command would be mg set, then the arena name, then start, and then red for the red team. And then it's best so you don't get lost, just delete the number and then start from 1. So there's 1 done, and then we go 2, 3, 4, number 5, number 6, and number 5 didn't set. Oh, there you go, 5 set now. 7, 8, and 9. So they're the players in total. They're all done. Now, after you've set the amount of players that you do want to spawn within your arena, you then can go on to the next command, which is actually setting up how many players can play and the minimum players and stuff like that. So what you want to do is just do mg set, then the arena name, and do min players, and then space. I set it at 2, so 2 people can play, and then you just want to bring that command back up, delete the min bit, and actually put maximum players. And because we've got 99, that means we've got 18 players maximum. So that's 18 set for the maximum players. Now that's kind of set up. So the next thing that you want to do is set up your starting areas and your lobby and stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to fly over here, and my lobby is actually going to be out just outside the bank. So let's just break this open. So my lobby is going to be here. So to set up the lobby, it's just the exact same command. You mainly use this command throughout all of it, really. So you just need to put in lobby, and then there's the lobby set. Now you want to go to your spawn area, or where you want them to quit, or when the game's finished where you want them to go. So I'm just going to jump back to my spawn because I want them to actually spawn back here when they're finished. So it's the same command, but this time you write in end, and also when they quit as well. So quit, and then we can just do /back to get back to where we was. So now that's set up. So that's all the locations, and so basically the game at this point is set up. The only one thing that we've got to do right now is set up the signs and to do the the armors. So my armors are all here, so we're going to start with the blue side first of all. So the command that you want to do at this point is basically loadout. The loadout is the gear that you're going to give them, or the stuff that you're going to give them. Now by default it has got one, but I don't really like using this one because I don't really like using it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go back into that one, and what you do is you click this sign right here, the picture, the item frame. Once you click the item frame, it will then, it hasn't bugged out, it hasn't threw you out the menu. What it wants you to do is name the one that the loadout that it wants you to make. So when you click it, just in chat as normal, just write in blue, and then that will set one at blue. Also, while we're doing this, let's do one for red as well. Right now, so let's just grab the red side stuff, and we'll put all the red side stuff here. It doesn't matter what armor you give them, or weapons or anything. It's completely up to you guys, but for my capture the flag, this is what they get, so it's completely equal. So let's just go into this one. So what you want to do now is go into the red side first of all, and you want to make sure that you set it up so it looks like this, because if you don't put the armor in that way, it kind of bugs out on you. So I do that, Now what you can do at this point is if you click this one, it does show you. So you can use permissions, and you can also do fall damage, or you can turn fall damage off, and you can also put hunger on or turn hunger off. But because they're going to be running around like lunatics on this map, we're going to leave that off. But I do like to preset that one, so that's, you know, on as well. So we'll go back into that command. So that potentially is the first one set up. You have got this one as well, which is potion effects. You can give your players potion effects if you want, and then you can also save your work once you're finished. So let's just do that and save that one. Now we'll do the blue side, so it's exactly the same. So the tunic goes there, helmet goes there, boots on the end, and then those there, and then we'll go sword, bow, and the arrows, and then we'll just need to make sure that that's turned on, and go back, and then save. So let's make sure that did it. Yep, that did it perfectly. Right, so that's the actual stuff set up. So when your players do spawn either in the blue team or they spawn in the red team, you know, they will get all that stuff. It will automatically be equipped in their inventories and on them as well. So we're going to get on to the most important part of this, which is the signs. The signs are they're not difficult to do, but sometimes, you know, you can get confused by them. So what you want to do is just do bracket and then minigame, and then bracket, and then on the next line you want to write in flag, and then you want to put blue, because this is the blue flag right here. So this is the blue flag. So when the red team comes over, they've got to come to these gallows to collect the blue flag. So I'd like to put it all the way around, so no matter which direction they're coming in, they can always get it. So we'll do mini game bracket flag bracket and then blue. And the same for this one. Oh god, I spelled that wrong. Game. And then we've got to do flag again. And then we'll do blue. And then the last time for this flag. So it's a mini game flag and blue. So that's it. That's how you set up the flag. Like I said, I just like to do it all the way around, so it doesn't matter which, you know, area they're coming from. So what I'm going to do for this one now is there is one more sign that you got to do. Once you've captured sign, you need to do is for a sign, so that when you've got the flag, you've got something to click on to actually put it in. So what you want to do is just do the same command again, but this time on the third line you want to put capture. And then you want to put the opposite side. So this is going to be capture the red's flag. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this goes all the way around as well, so it's fair. Game, and the signs don't have to be together. You can have a flag outside and then, you know, the capture one inside the building if you wish. It's completely up to you guys what you do with it. You don't have to put the capture one and the other one together. I don't think you have to anyway, because once you've captured it, it's just them returning it, so their team gets a point. That's the way they work. So flag and then capture, and then on the next line red again, and just two more signs. Now you do need to set these up on the other end as well, in the Reds team base, because we're just doing the Blues team base at the moment. So I'm going to be jumping over and doing that in a minute. Then we need capture and then red. And the same for this one. And flag and red. So that is completely set up now. So when the guys on the Reds team come over into this town here, they'll actually go to the gallows and click this one right here. So you will have to have, you know, the red team will have to make sure that this is all nice and safe. So what we've got to do now is you just got to go set it up on the other end, which we can go do right now. I'll set it up. I'm actually going to set this one up on the totem. So it's actually going to be around the totem pole itself. So once I've done that, I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. So that's this one set up. So I've actually just set them up on the totem, and it goes all the way around. So now the only other sign that you need to do, there is a couple of more signs that you can do. You can do a sign that's basically allows you to pick the team that you want, but I don't really use them. I leave it to complete an utter randomization. So when you spawn into my games, it doesn't, you know, you can't just pick one side. You just get put on a side. I think that's more fun because if you have a choice to actually choose between red and blue, I believe that, you know, you could get a group of people or a group of friends that are really, really good at this game, and then you just won't have a chance. So it's completely random, and also it makes it fun as well. So the only other sign that now we've got to do is actually go back to spawn. We just need to make the sign that will allow us to go into the game itself. So all my capture the flag games are going into this room right here, and all we need to do is just do this one right here. So what you do is you do bracket and then mini games like usual, mini game, and then you just do a join, and then you just need to put the name of your arena. So ours was Ctf2, and then you just click it and then it's done. Now the other one that you can do is a spectate sign, and it's basically you can see on my signs here on how to set them up. It's just minigame spectate and then the name itself. So we'll set a minigame one up for spectate one for this minigame as well. And then the name of the arena, and then we have our spectate sign. Now when we click this sign, it will say that it's not enabled. The commands that you now have got to do is you've got to do let's use this one. So I think it's mg enable, and then all 5 minigames will then be enabled. So when we click that sign now, it'll actually spawn us in the lobby that we set. Now we are waiting for one more player, but for sake, let's see, for the sake of the video, let's see if I can trick it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do mg quit, and we should go back to spawn. Yep, we did. So let's just jump around. So now that's actually been changed to one player. So if we click on this one, yeah, there you go, 10 seconds until we start. I'll show you that it will just spawn you. I will be building a lobby area here, so we'll be starting soon. and I'm on the red team. So it did pop up right there that we're on the red team. To score to win is 5, and you've got 5 lives as well. And as you can see from my inventory, I got a bow and my sword and some arrows as well. And if I go into F5 mode, you'll see that I have my chain on with my red tunic. So that is basically how you set up capture the flag with the mini games plugin. This is actually from the mini games plugin. Now it does come with a lot of games, the mini game plugin, and I will be doing some more. I will be doing Spleef, and hopefully I can do all of them, so you guys, you know, can at least know how to set these games up. So as usual, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.